How are you? I thought I would make a video of how to take attendance for Vacation Bible School. That way, if you need to refer back to it, you have this as a reference. There's two ways to take attendance for the VBS system. One is the day of, that is at the end of the time when you think everyone is all registered in, then you collect the tablets, all of the sign-in sheets, and then do it then. Another way is to actually do it the next day. Let me show you what it's like if you're going to do it that night. So let's just say it's Monday night, and sometime before that evening is done, you want to take attendance for that night. What you would simply do is you would log into the CCB system. Once you go to your home page, up in the top corner, you'll see that middle icon. That middle icon is a calendar right there. Okay, click that calendar. That would take you to the calendar feature. Then what you would do is you would go over to, well, by that this time it's June right now. In July, the July calendar will be up. Right now I'm having it's June. So because we don't have the people populated in the groups, I'm going to use the last Saturday's leadership meeting as an example. But before I do that, let me show you what will happen. When you click on to do it, it's going to show up in July. And if you look on the week of the 11th to the 15th, you'll see where I have all of the different groups listed right here. So all you would do is you would go in a particular group and you would click on that link. And then from there, you would go and take attendance. Now, again, if I click on any of these links because we don't have anybody populated here, there's no one to take attendance. So for me to show you what it's like, I'm going to use the leadership meeting that we had in June. Let me go back here. Okay. And I'm just going to use click on the leadership meeting. But again, what you would do, you would log in, go over to here where it says calendar, click on that calendar icon there, and then your July would pop up. Then you would go to whatever day you're going to take attendance, and then click on find the link to that particular class and do it. But again, we're going to pretend right now that we're actually doing that now. So you would click onto the class, and again, in this case, it's going to be the leadership meeting, and this screen is going to pop up. Okay, no problem. At the top here, it says manage events. You would click manage events. Okay. When you click manage events, this screen will pop up. Now, it may pop up and there'll be attendance already checked. You can see that little up arrow thing right there. It may be here. Let me click on here. It might be in preview mode. It may be in room and resource mode. Maybe guest mode. It might even be publish mode. All you would simply do, if it didn't pop up after clicking manage event, if it didn't pop up to attendance, hit attendance mode. Once it's there, off to the right, you'll see two buttons. One that says attendance setting, and one that will say take attendance. Now, because I'm using the leadership meeting as an example, I already did attendance. So that's why it's not only darkened out, but it says now edit attendance. Yours won't say edit attendance because it'll be the first time you're doing it. So again, what you would do, once you log in to the home page, you would then go up to the top, click on that calendar feature. The calendar will pop up. Find the day that you want to take attendance. Find the group in that day. Click on the link. You'll come to this screen here. And then once you come here, then you just click on attendance for the attendance option. Then you look over, you see attendance setting. What you want is take attendance. Okay, and it won't say edit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this right here. Then what's going to happen, you're going to see this list pop up right here. This would be the list of all of the students who will be in that particular group. And all you would have to do is just simply go over and just click on every one of these groups. So if somebody's here, I can click on here, and click on here. I gotta make sure I don't screw this up because this is actually a live report. But all you would do is just click on those who are attending, who are here present. Scroll down at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Now I gotta remember, I don't think I set you up where you have to have a reporting feature. If I did, you can just ignore it. You can just write right at the top. You can just write VBS for the discussion topic, VBS Monday, VBS Tuesday, whatever day it is. And you don't have to fill any of those in, okay? That's no problem there. I may have set it up where it's called attendance only. In that case, you won't see this right here. All you would see is just a list of names, which you'll click on the names. And at the bottom right here, you would then fill out whatever, you wouldn't see this right here if it's just attendance only. Now, let's just say that someone came into class and you don't have their information. So you have, say, 10 names from Tuesday, and now it's Wednesday, and you have a person where they haven't filled out the information. You can go up to the top, if I can scroll, to the top, sorry. Over here is where you would type in any information of those guests who are not in the system. I don't think that's going to be the process. I don't think that's going to be an issue with you. I think what will happen is everybody who you will be taking attendance of would have already been inputted in through the registration form. So that being said, then I don't think you'll be using this option. Okay. Then at the bottom, this is very important. At the bottom, it says email and event summary 2. All that I ask is that you click on this top button that says leadership only. That leadership only means it only goes to directed people, which would be you and Cynthia Sanchez. That's it. Okay. If you click on the second one, please don't click on the second one. If you click on the second one, it's going to send this report to not only you and Cynthia, but every child who has an email address associated with their name. So we don't want to do that. That's just an option in case, say we have a class and we want everybody to see the report in the class. That's not your situation. Okay, and then you don't want to click no one. No one means that it will take attendance of the report, but it just won't send the report. So for you, all you would do is you just want to click on the top one which says leadership only. Just click that little button right there that says top leadership only. I'm going to take this off because I don't want to send this again. I guess it's too late. Oops. Oh well. And once that's done, then you go over where it says save. Once you hit this save button, what will happen is it will then process that particular attendance for that day and email you and email Cynthia a report or a summary of the report. Within 10 to 15 seconds, you'll get it emailed to you. And that's it. Okay? And so I'm going to go back all over again. Let me go straight through. So it would be, you would log in from the website, from the Abundant Life website. Use your username and passcode. You would log in. You get to your home screen. So that's number one. Number two, you go over to the top right corner next to your name where this middle icon, it's like a flip down chart right there. It even says calendar. Okay. You would click on calendar. When you click on calendar, July will populate. Okay. I'll just show you what it will look like because again, I'm doing this in June, but it will look like that. You'll have all of the days of the weeks for VBS. And then you'll see these 3 buttons at the bottom right there. Okay, if you click on that, that will open up that day so you can see all of the links for all the groups. So all you would do is you would go in and process, and you have to do this for each one. Go back through and hit the calendar at the top, go back to the day, and then click on the next group and the next group and the next group, okay? But when you click that on, and again, let me go back to the leadership meeting so you can go into it. I'm doing that because it's not populated yet. So if you click on that class or the group that you want to do the attendance, this screen will come up. It'll get right here instead of leadership meeting, which I'm using as an example. It will have the name of the class that you want to take attendance for. You would go over here to where it says manage event. So you click on manage event. Okay. Once you're in manage event, then just right at the top along here, you see this little row here, make sure you go over to attendance, click on attendance. As you click on attendance, you go over to this feature here. Okay, you wouldn't go to settings, you go to take attendance. Once you take attendance, then you would go through and do the tick marks. Just tick off those who are in attendance. Those that are not ticked will be declared that they didn't attend. Okay. Scroll down to the bottom. Okay. If I set it up as a report, no problem. You just put in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If I set it up where it's attendance only, which I believe I did, you wouldn't see this down at the bottom. Okay. But it doesn't matter. Last, most important thing is make sure you hit leadership only. The top one, definitely not the middle one and not the bottom one. The top one only. Okay. And then over here at the bottom, you just hit save. I'm going to hit save. So hopefully it'll send me an update report so you can see what it looks like. And then it's going to look like that. Now, it's going to come back to the screen. Now, let's say, for example, okay, well, let me go back, finish my thought. Then to go to the next class, you would go back up to the calendar and you do the same thing, okay? Now, let's say, for example, you did attendance for a group and then you found out, oh, there's 3 more people that came in than what you took attendance for. So you want to edit the attendance for that group. No problem. So all you would do is what you do is the previous instruction. You would go to the calendar, go back to, let me click on so I can show you. You go to the calendar, you go back, find whatever day and group that you want to take that, make that edit of. Again, I'm just using the life group, the leadership meeting. You would go back to manage events. Okay. Make sure you're in attendance. And then here it will look like as you see right now. This is a situation where, like I mentioned earlier, I already took attendance for the leadership meeting, but now I want to go back and make an edit. So you can simply, all you have to do is just go and hit this screen here. I have a touch screen computer. And then you will see all of the attendance that you previously took, and then you just make the other necessary edits. So in this case, you may show that, okay, well, actually, this person actually did come in, so you click off more and more and more and more and more. You then scroll down to the bottom. Again, it will be unchecked just like this one is. You check leadership. Once you check the leadership only, go over and hit save, and that will complete it. Now, let me see. Hopefully, I have it there. If I can show you what it looks like, it sends you a. Okay, let me show you what it looks like if I when they send you a information on it. Let me see if I got it here. While I'm looking for this, so how you doing today? I hope everything is fine. Okay, I'll have to show you what one looks like when they send. Oh, here it is, right here. I'm sorry. It will say Abundant Life Fellowship. It will say Event Summary 4, and it'll have the name of the group that you took attendance for, and you'll have one email report for each group that you take attendance for. So if you open this up, this is what it will look like. It'll say Event Summary 4, and it'll have the name of the class instead of this, because again, I'm taking leadership meeting as an example. Okay. It will have if I set it up again as a report, and remember how I said just put on the topic list Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it'll give you this information. Otherwise, you just ignore it. Then it's going to give you total in the group, number of guests, which wouldn't be our issue because everybody who's coming into the group will have filled out a form, the total number in attendance, and then down what it will do is it'll give you everybody who is present. That's a list of all of those who are present at the leadership meeting, and then it will give a list of all of those who are absent. Okay? Now, this email, again, will be automatically generated. Once you type remember at the bottom left where I asked you to select the leadership only, when you select leadership only and hit save, then what happens is this report gets automatically sent to you and to Cynthia within a minute or two. And that is how you take attendance for VBS. The other option is to simply wait until the next day. And what I mean by that, and I don't have an example to show you right here, but what will happen is I have it set up where on Monday we'll have things happening. On Tuesday, the CCB system is going to send you an email asking you or reminding you to take attendance. If you get that email, you just simply click on the the green button that says Take Attendance, and the form will pop up. It'll look a little bit differently, but you still do the same thing. You would do your little tick marks, and you would hit Leadership Only, and then Save. Okay, that's if you want to do it the next day or two afterwards. Now, let me keep in mind, if you wait until later, it's going to remind you up to 3 days, let you know, hey, Tanya, take attendance. So say for Monday, we have activity. Tuesday is going to send you a reminder to take Monday's attendance. Wednesday is going to send you an email reminder to take Monday's attendance. Thursday is going to send you an email reminder to take attendance. But once you take the attendance, I think it stops sending you reminders. So that's if you want to do it the night of, which probably you want to do, because that way it's all fresh in your mind, and that way you can get it all done. In that case, that's what this video covered. Otherwise, you would take it the next day. Okay? Again, if you have any questions, please give me a call. I'll be more than happy to walk you through it. Take care and God bless.